I'm sure you heard about the recent changes with the ART, especially when it comes to student visa expedition of the hearing based on paper applications, and there will be no oral hearing conducted any further, and the tribunal member can make a decision based on this new procedure from 18th of May 2026. Hi, my name is Nish from Professional Visa and Education Services, immigration lawyer, and I'm here to divest and go into more details in terms of what does that really mean for you if you have your visa refused, especially on a student visa. If your student visa has been refused and you are waiting for the tribunal member to conduct your hearing, was after 18th of May 2026, the tribunal member can make a decision on your visa application that is pending hearing without the oral submissions, which means whatever the evidence that you have provided to the member or whatever the submissions that you provided to the member will make a decision based on that. Now, what happens, especially when it comes to a member requesting more documents, or should you get your application ready now? Well, advisable, yes. If you are waiting on the outcome, just make sure that you put your best foot forward by providing them with the submissions, with the evidentiary requirements, with whatever the claims that you're going to make in your submissions, to make sure that you back up with the evidence and submit in the system now. But again, if your application was lodged before 18th of May 2025, well, the ART member should give you the opportunity to provide you with the more information, because it's a merits review. It's not a jurisdictional error. It's not a court. So because it's a merits review, even the evidence that you're going to induce recently from the time you have applied for the application also plays the vital role when it comes to making a decision about your application. So the member should produce you with the further documents request, meaning if your situation has changed and you can showcase your academic progress and the things, whatever the reasoning your student visa was refused, the member should give you the opportunity to provide you with the further documents. But what the application that is lodged after 18th of May 2026, the expectation from the tribunal is that you will have the decision ready application, because this time it's not going to take as long as how the hearing was taking previously. Well, this time it's going to be much quicker. So the expectation is that the lawyer or the agent representing you, or if you're self-representative, you should put all the evidence at the time of applications, meaning there is an expectation that it's a decision-ready application. Now, that doesn't mean the member cannot request you for further information. The member have this particular power that they can request you for further evidence. If they're not convinced about certain things, the member will not come to the conclusion straight away without requesting for more documents if the member's not satisfied about certain things. But having saying that, the member can make a decision based on your available evidence that you're provided. Now, why the member might allow you to produce you with the evidence, or member might have more questions about your submission, is because if the tribunal hearing is not conducted properly, this is where the majority of the claims goes to the Federal Circuit Court. Now, if the member has been certain outcome of the ART application is prejudiced and it's not some sort of biasness while making the applications decision, then these are the things that can be challenged in the Federal Circuit Court. So the idea is not to overflood the Federal Circuit Court. The idea is to sort of close the matter at the tribunal sooner. So that's why this particular bill has been passed. Hopefully this video will shed some lights around the confusion around whether or not you should start doing your documentation now, or whether or not the member will allow you some opportunity to provide you with some more documents, or opportunity to provide you with the submissions. Thanks for watching. Well, keep sharing and keep watching with your friends and family. This is Nish again from Professional Visa and Education Services. I'll be back again with more news and update. Thank you. Bye-bye.